My name is Austin Werner, and I'm doing solar panel shingles. First off, CO2 in the Earth's air and global warming issue. Coal and burning energies are number one contributor to the greenhouse gas effect. We have reached 400 parts per million CO2 in the air, nearly double of what the pre-industrial revolution was less than 200 years ago. And even worse is the money for electricity when you pay your bills and heat. Heat and energy companies taking your money. Only 2% goes into research and development of a billions-dollar industry. These companies have not progressed for renewable energies and are the cause of the not progression in today's society with technology. And they are regulated monopolies, so they don't really have any competition and don't have the need to keep progressing. What would you do if you couldn't pay your bills? Houses and buildings are dependent on these companies, and they are not self-sufficient. So when you can't pay your bills, your heat and power goes out, and you are totally reliant on these companies for your needs. And to me, that is wrong, and we need to do something about that. And if there was a depression or the economy would go down, we would be not able to afford these needs, and many of us would not make it through a winter in Wisconsin with global warming, winters being more than cold than usual. And on the solar panels, it's actually developed in 1950s for satellites in the space, and ExxonMobil finally got a hold of it in the 1970s, and they further improved it to make it more efficient, creating 100 watts per hour instead of 20, and they use it on their oil rigs to harvest oil in the ocean because they don't have any power plants there to provide energy. And just recently, solar printing in the past couple of years is further advanced, that we don't need the bulky units and expensive developments to put solar panels onto everything. My idea is to put solar panel shingles onto houses, and because of the amazing amount of houses that America has, we would make a huge impact on being self-sustainable, and houses would not look as bad compared to traditional solar panels, and the new ones would look more refined and would make your house more better looking than if you had the original solar panel idea. So the whole concept of solar shingles is they blend into the house, and they will typically pay themselves off in 7 to 8 years with electricity bills along with heating. They are durable due to their glass design, due to the fact that they have a layer of glass, hardened glass, over the panel, solar film, and they also have insulation underneath to further keep your house warmer when it is in times of need of heating or cooling. So the plan of action is to make a solar installation business to easily help people make their self-sufficient costs of having a house more efficient. Starting with rural areas, we will take them first because they want to be more self-efficient, and the excess of power in energy companies are not reached there as much as it should be. In total, we need to stop global warming, needing it to have a bigger effort towards stopping the massive amount of green gas that we are building. And we have already hit the tipping point, but we need to not further accelerate what is happening. And whether you believe it or not, we the people should not be dependent on so many companies these days, because if another depression would hit, we would be even in a worse state, because no longer do we have fire burning stoves that we can easily go chop down a tree. We are dependent on gas companies, and we have no idea how to get these gas to heat our house except propane, which is very bad to burn inside a house due to the CO2 deaths happening in ice fishing. My name is Austin Werner, and I would like to leave a leaving message with you is to help the earth and be self-sufficient, and hopefully you look into this idea.